Good morning from day 130.
Hello.
We are hiking out of Duncannon, but it has us like hiking through a neighborhood along this street for like a mile or so. So
then we head up, go over a couple of bridges, a couple of rivers.
Yeah, and
then
up.
Head up.
Both of us are a little anxious.
Snakes.
Yeah.
I figure, so many people have been hiking through there.
Yeah, I know.
It'll be
and they've
fine.
all seen snakes.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll use my powers of perception while I'm leading the way.
Because those are so great.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear. This is our second time crossing the Juniata River. We crossed it coming into town, and we are crossing it going out of town as well. It's a little bit hazy this morning. Maybe it's still the smoke from the wildfires in Canada. I have no idea. And this is the bridge over the Susquehanna. And the cars are very loud. But it's a massive, massive river. And much faster moving than the Juniata River. But lots and lots of cars and trucks. We made it across the railroad tracks. There's 3 of them. And apparently what can happen is trains will get stopped here and hikers get stuck for hours because you can't really go around it and you can't go between the cars. So thankfully, no trains in sight. We get a little reprieve from the rocks, but are greeted by the mud and the mosquitoes. So fun. It is very beautiful around here though. Still heightened snake paranoia, but it's less freaky when there aren't leaf-covered rocks everywhere. There's a bit of an opening in the trees, and that down there is the Susquehanna River. And we are walking on the rocks. Our first snake sighting.
No, I think its head is over here facing me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a copperhead. And Greenbean walked right past it, and I saw its tail. All right, well, our day is going rather slowly. It is 10:45 and we've done 4 miles. When the rocks are really bad, we just go really, really slowly so to like look in all the cracks and stuff. I mean, it's not rocky everywhere. When it's not, we speed up the pace, but yeah, slow day. We stopped at Clark's Ferry Shelter and Greenbean went down and got some water because she's sweating like there's no tomorrow. So we got to some power lines, so we have a really nice view again. Here's a section of Pennsylvania that I like because it's not rocky, and that means much lower chance of accidentally stepping over or near snakes. We reached a water cache, which is super awesome because the only water sources up here on the ridge are at the shelters, and those are off trail. And there's a sign that there is trail magic in the parking lot today. So we get to walk across whatever road this is, and then trail magic. Oh my gosh, there's a whole setup with chairs and everything. And Pony Boy is here. Wow, how exciting. We stopped for lunch at the Trail Magic, which was from Twizzler. And do you remember what Twizzler's wife's name was?
Hobbly Girl or something?
Something like that.
Yeah.
You can go ahead. But it was awesome. They had soda, Twizzlers, of course, banana bread, crackers, apple, orange, banana, and they refilled our water for us, which was awesome. I managed to chug a whole water bottle, and now my stomach is very full of water. But we're hiking again. It is very hot out here, but we have been told that this part of our hike is much easier than what we did before and much less rocky. So I will take it, and the place to be on the lookout for snakes is around Kinterview. I mean, you know, be vigilant, but that's where they usually hang out. So, exciting day. Seems really hazy today. Not really sure what that's about. I'm not really going any closer to this view because it's rocks, but you can still see the river and a bunch of the other of these ridges. Power lines do make for great views. We just stopped for exercise break number 3 of the day. It is about 4:40 and we still have 5 miles left. Somehow this day seems to be going by really slowly. Or the miles seem to be going by really slowly. It doesn't feel like we're walking that slowly, but I don't know. It's like every time I look at my phone to see how far we've gone, we haven't gone nearly as far as I thought we would have. And Green Bean was saying the same thing. So I don't know what that's about, but the hiking has been much easier on this side of the ridge, which has been good. And yeah, 5 miles to our campsite, and then set up dinner and go to bed. That's basically the drill. All right, we are going out to Kinterview because supposedly, oh, there's like a mosquito bite in the back of my leg. Supposedly, if you look over this ledge, there are usually a bunch of rattlesnakes and or copperheads. And you know how I feel about snakes, but I am doing this for you guys. So I hope you appreciate it.
This one.
You get to see where we're going. This is totally not terrifying at all. There are also mosquitoes swarming.
There's a snake.
Where? Oh.
And a rattlesnake.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, and a copperhead. A
That's
rattlesnake.
not a copperhead.
Oh, no,
Those
it's
are
2
two
rattlesnakes. Holy shit. That's,
Yeah, you can see it's a triangle head.
yeah.
And that white rattle. That's interesting.
Wow, all right. I think that's as close as we'll be getting. Are there more? Or just the 2? I just see 2.
Oh my God, they're like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, at least like 3 or 4 more.
Oh my God. Those are the copperheads over there.
Where?
I think that, no, those are rattlesnakes.
They're all rattlesnakes.
Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna go
Okay,
now. Another little snake that Green Bean accidentally stepped on its tail and it just slithered away. Sorry, buddy. It is 6 p.m. and we are still plugging along. One bonus of hiking this late is it's definitely a lot cooler. The sun looks, oh, there's a mosquito on my hand. The sun looks very pretty in the leaves and everything. What else? I don't know. That's about it. But both of us are ready to be done. We're tired, but we're plugging along. Just probably.
Are we there yet?
Yeah, she keeps asking if we're there yet, and I was like, we haven't gone off the ridge yet, so we can't be. But we have.
I'm tired.
We have probably a little less than 2 miles to go, is my guess.
I want to be there already.
It's like I have a toddler in the back seat. Hello from Not in a Tent. Our day has taken a turn. It is 10:30. As you can see, I have a visitor badge for Penn State Health Medical Center because look who's in the ER.
I had a spill.
She had a spill. That's for sure.
Going to be getting some stitches
Yeah.
in my forehead.
Yeah, we won't show you that, but yeah. There's a decent amount of blood on her, but it's not as bad as it looks. But yeah, she took a spill. We were about 1.6 from Clarks Valley Road. I went face first into a rock.
You what?
No, you did. You went face first into a rock. And forehead things bleed a lot, but they're not usually really bad. So I gave her my buff to put on her forehead and called Ponyboy. Shout out to him, who happened to be in the parking lot, and so he hiked up and was able to grab her pack and hike down and then drive us to the ER. And there were also 2 other hikers who, I won't say their names because we didn't ask if we could, but they caught up to us and hung out until Ponyboy got there and then hiked down with us. So, eventful evening. So far we have had a left wrist x-ray, a right knee looked at, and a CT scan of her head and her face. So, that's the update. Do you have anything to add?
I think this is my character builder for the day.
That's fair.
That's all I have to say.
That's all she has to add. It's a pretty nice gash on her forehead, but it's not, it's too bad. She'll be fine. I saw it and the PA and I were like, oh, that's not too bad. And then I showed her a photo. She's like, that's enormous. Said it was 4 miles long, which logically doesn't make much sense, but I appreciate the sentiment. But yeah, this is our evening. We're both very tired and I'm hungry because we didn't really have dinner, but post CT scan, until they're reviewed, she's not allowed to eat or drink anything. So it's a good thing I fed her snacks before the
Right.
CT scan.
Yeah. What kind of doctor are you? You're not one.
I don't think you have a concussion. I checked. I did the whole thing. Her pupils were equal and non-reactive. Her head
I
didn't
don't
hurt.
think it was that. I think it's like if there was a
Brain bleed. Yes,
Yeah,
I know.
brain bleed.
It's scary the way you just said that.
I know.
Anywho, that's about it. Well, I guess we'll update you with I don't know if anything happens. We made it to the Holiday Inn Express. It's 1 in the morning. And we want to go to sleep. We're tired. Although she's hungry. I am hungry too, but I think I'm more tired than hungry. So, yay. Alright, do y'all remember how I had that crazy rash on my feet? And we were like, oh, I wonder what that was from. And I was like, I think it's the sweat and the pressure. Well, it happened again. Except on my side. Like you can see where the indent, like where the pack was, and it's under where my sports bra was pressing into. So I'm gonna hop in the shower and try and get all this sweat off me and change into my sleep clothes.